And I would like to invite Silas' uncle, John Hoxie, to say a few words to us and to you. Please.
Silas's uncle, and I am from Hawaii. I am the brother of Fred. Tim is in the back there. Silas asked me to say something about the Hoxie family. Silas is a 10th generation Hoxie in America. Our ancestor, number one, came here when he was 19 years old in about 1650. We know his name was Lodowick, but we're not sure what his last name was. It was something like Hawk or something like that. But in 1657, he registered and he wrote his name as Lodowick Hoxie, Hoxie. He was a devout Quaker. And during that period, you know, there was a lot of, as we say in Hawaii, hooky between Quakers and Christians and other people in Sandwich, Massachusetts. Research showed him to be very closed-mouthed, uncommunicative, not well educated. He kept no diaries, and he wrote no letters. I think the Hoxies have come a long way since then. His family grew. Number two came. Hezekiah was the 3rd generation. And then Abel, our line is through Abel, and he moved to North Fairfield, Maine in 1780. Does anybody here know where North Fairfield, Maine is? One. It's not a real garden spot, especially in 1780. Then there was Abel Jr., who had Silas. Silas was the 6th generation from our ancestor Lodowick. Silas's great-grandfather was named Silas. Silas had a son whose name was Harvey. He was my grandfather. And he graduated from the University of Maine around 1900. And he was an electrical engineer. And I think electricity had, you know, was just the coming thing, something like computer technology is now. Somewhere along the line, the light went on. He says, I'm moving somewhere where it's warm. And he moved to California. Harvey had a son, my father, and Silas's grandfather's name was John, and he moved to Hawaii in the 1930s. So, John had Fred, myself, and Tim, and we're 9th generation. So, Lodowick is 10th generation Hoxie. I checked on Ancestry.com and 23andMe and some of those sites and found some very interesting genetic characteristics that Sonia needs to know about. Hoxies are not good listeners. They can be stubborn at times. And probably the most important one is that they have an inability to find things in plain sight. They need help. And I hope, Silas, this doesn't happen in the operating room. They also like celebrations and can party on very short notice. But most important, they're kind, they're thoughtful. Family is very important to them, as you can see by everybody here tonight. They also appreciate what their parents have done for them, as you have your parents. So, Silas has other 10th generation Hoxies here. there are also 11th generation Hoxies here, and I'm sure that Sonia and Silas will help keep the Hoxie string going. So representing all the Hoxie generations, we give our best wishes to Sonia and Silas. Aloha.